happens if you're under orders against the USSR and take unintentional uppers. One of the things you've got to do is you've got to keep your soldiers going. So methamphetamine was a common thing to give to the troops. But there was this one guy, a Finnish soldier called Aimo Koivunen. And it was 1944, the Finns were fighting the Russians in the Arctic, and he was fleeing the Russians, and he simply couldn't...
Oh, he's definitely on it, isn't he?
He's on speed.
If that was video, his jaw is going up and down, isn't he?
Slept for a week.
No. Oh, no, it was much worse than that. Because what happened was he was given charge of his troops' entire supply of methamphetamine. Which is, for anybody who doesn't know, is very, very strong speed. And he didn't approve of it. He had spoken out against it, but he suddenly realised that he was not going to keep up unless he took some. Now, you have to imagine, it's very cold. He's got a pill bottle he's trying to open, and he's got heavy mittens, and he didn't want anybody to see he was taking it because he had spoken out so forcefully against it. So he put the pill bottle to his mouth to conceal it and downed 30 pills, yes, of methamphetamine. And at first, it was fantastic. Felt like a new man. At first, skied better than he'd ever skied in his entire life.
Uphill.
Yeah. It was phenomenal. But it didn't take long before he was hallucinating, he was raving, the rest of his troops...
Raving.
Oh.
Yeah. What is it good for?
Anyway, he tried all sorts... In the end, he found himself alone. He'd got no ammunition. He didn't really know what the hell was going on. He skied straight into the camp of the Russians, thinking they were allies, and they were so surprised they just moved their snow boots to let him get through. He fought an imaginary wolverine. He discovered...
What a Saturday night, eh, Hal?
He discovered an abandoned cabin and decided to start a fire, but he started it in the middle of the room, and gradually the whole cabin was on fire. He stepped on a mine that blew up his foot. At one point, he killed a jay, a bird that he killed with his ski pole and ate it raw. By the time they found him and got him to hospital, he weighed 6.5 stone, and his heart rate was 200 beats a minute. And he'd been gone for 2 weeks and skied 400 kilometres.